Hey, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Val.
And we want to answer the question, what in the world is the church supposed to be? And we're going to do this by comparing the church to the human body.
But I'm a religion major and science is from the devil.
Yeah, this is our video. We do what we want. Let's start with the most basic unit of the body, the cell. This is what we know of as the congregation. Inside of a cell is functioning units that keep the cell alive. Surrounding the human cell is a cell membrane. It allows for things to come in and out, whether good or bad. This is contrary to a plant cell, which has a cell wall.
When things try to enter, they can't.
The cell can function for a while, but in a human, this wouldn't work because although it's not taking any bad stuff, it's not taking any good stuff either. You can also have something that's trying to function, but doesn't have a membrane at all. There's no substance.
It's leaking!
It blends in with what it's around.
It's a raisin!
This would be a church that is invitational and subversive, since it allows people to come in and out of the cell no matter who they are. This is a church with very strong boundaries. So strong that nothing can come in. If people, nutrients, anything can't come in, the church cell will die.
What about the raisin?
The raisin doesn't have any boundaries, so you can't distinguish the substances from the rest of the world. Therefore, it also dies. Just as there are different kinds of congregations, there are also different kinds of cells. Like there are different Baptists, Nazarenes.
Represent.
Either way, we all still work for the same body because we're all made up of the same core, DNA. We all believe in the same God. However, some DNA can be mutated, and if we let it grow, it can become something harmful to the body. It then becomes our duty as the church to recognize and fix the misconceptions by living as a healthy, functioning unit of the body of Christ. When lots of cells come together, it becomes tissue. Tissues make up a culture or a lifestyle of people. Each tissue has their own place and function in the body, where they are needed. Certain cells work better in certain places. For example, this cell's design,
What kind of cell is that?
does not benefit the bloodstream. In the same way, the church cell is useless if they are not fulfilling the need of the tissue. Actually, the church cell could die. That cell could be used better somewhere else. Now the white blood cell, though it looks different, it serves the bloodstream. It doesn't force the red blood cells to be white, just as the church should not force a community to a specific lifestyle. When lots of tissues come together, it becomes organs. Here are some organs. If tissues are culture and people groups, then organs are the communities. Some communities are multifunctional. If an organ fails, it will impact the entire body in a negative manner. Many of the organs we don't think about serve the most vital functions. For instance, most people don't think that they need the appendix, but when the appendix fails,
all heck breaks loose.
let's just say it can ruin your whole day. When organs work together, they form organ systems. These systems work together to perform major functions based on the needs surrounding them. When church communities come together, they form ministries. Some of these involve taking care of homeless, widowed, and imprisoned. Whatever the need is within a specific area of society is what becomes the basis for each ministry. The combined efforts of ministries and organ systems working together is what forms the body. These functions don't occur so that our bodies can lay around useless, but rather so that we can live and move invitational and subversively. Indeed, this is the mission of the people of God, that we live as Christ's vessels in a world that has forgotten its story. Being willing to reach out to those who are outside of the story, in addition to freely sharing our stories and experiences with others. Together, as a church, as one body, we must run the good race, keeping our eyes fixed on the prize ahead rather than the distractions of this world.